Napoleon Hill's 7 Ultimate Life Lessons for every young person. One of the greatest contributions to personal success literature and best-selling book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, was produced after about 20 years of interviewing some of the most successful people in the world at the time: Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Theodore Roosevelt, John D. Rockefeller, and Charles Schwab, among others. Napoleon Hill may not have been one of the richest men alive during his lifetime, but he was able to influence the lives of most of the world's richest men today. In today's video, we bring you Napoleon Hill's 7 ultimate life lessons for young person who want to be successful. Before we get to it, we'd love to appreciate every one of you for your support and engagement. Please keep the comments, questions, and feedbacks coming. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and educative videos like this. With that said, let's get to the lessons. Number 7 is the most important but most neglected success secret. Number 1. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Let's take 2 salespeople who are afraid of speaking before a group of people. Both of them agree that this fear is haunting their professional growth. First person says, "Someday I will become a successful salesman." The second person says, "I will join a public speaking club before the end of the month and get my certification as a competent communicator in 6 months." Who between these two is more likely to become a better salesperson? The second person, right? Without actionable goals with deadlines, our dreams are nothing but mere wishful thinking. Start putting a plan and time frame to your dreams. Number 2. Save for opportunities. Hill's advice on saving money is deceptively simple. Out of $20 in weekly income, Hill says a tragic young man managed to save a mere 53 cents. But when we dig deeper, we find that the man had spent $7.47 a week on items which could have been eliminated entirely. Notably, the young man was paying for barbershop, shaves, and for shoe shines. The man in question could have saved $5,000 including interest over 10 years if only he did his own shaving and shined his own shoes. Some are fond of pointing to the fact that no one can become rich merely by saving a few dollars a week. He writes, but saving of even a small sum of money places one in position where this small sum may enable one to take advantage of business opportunities which lead directly and quite possibly to financial dependence. You may not be able to save your way to riches, but your saving could come in handy when an opportunity presents itself. Don't get discouraged to save from little. Number 3. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. When WWI ended, Hill says his possessions totaled little more than they did the day he came into the world. Despite his lack of means, he went straight and ordered 3 expensive suits, fine shirt, and other items. By the time he finished, he was $675 in debt, a substantial sum in those days. This seems to run counter to Hill's advice on saving, but he explains it well. A look of prosperity attracts favorable attention because the one dominating desire in every human heart is to be prosperous. According to him, the clothes helped him get the favors he needed, including the substantial capital necessary to launch a magazine. The feeling of prosperity also gave him the feeling of self-reliance, something he viewed as necessary for his own success. In other words, you don't just dress to make an impression on people, you dress to impress yourself. If you are going for an interview or business meeting, you want your appearance to say, "I deserve this," without a doubt. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Number 4. Fears are nothing more than a state of the mind. Hill listed some of man's worst fears as fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love, fear of old age, and fear of death. These fears have stopped people from achieving success than failure ever will. Nelson Mandela has this to say, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not the one who does not feel afraid, but the one who conquers that fear. Consistent action is the antidote of fear." Number 5. Do more than you are paid for. Offering more value than what you are paid for may appear to be stupid in today's world, but leaders and exceptional people do things that are often considered stupid by the majority. Why do more than you are paid for when you can get better pay? Hill puts it this way, "Man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. The more tasks you handle, the better you become, and the more you can command better pay." Number 6. Develop a pleasing personality. Your ability to get to the heights you dream of is directly linked to your personality. You will need others to get to the top, but you won't be able to get their cooperation if you do not have a pleasing personality. According to Hill, you must have such a personality to influence others to cooperate with you. You will also be able to avoid the friction, jealousy, strife, and envy that stifle work relationships. Number 7. Form a mastermind group. Hill believes this to be one of the most important secrets of success. He defined the mastermind as coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for attainment of a definite purpose. In plain terms, Hill's mastermind group is simply a support group or fellowship consisting of 2 or more members, but usually no more than 7, which meets at regular intervals of at least once a week to give support and advise the members on their individual goals. At his heart, the mastermind is a coordinated effort to explore and support one another's plans, purpose, and needs. This is one of the most powerful success secrets from Hill, yet one of the most neglected. You can apply this principle whether to pass exams in school, to get a scholarship, or to run a business. Having a group of people with similar goal, sharing ideas and inspiration will give you unfair advantage over everyone else you are competing against. Which Napoleon Hill's life lesson is your favorite? Tell us in the comment section. Remember to share these videos with your friends. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, this is likely a good time to subscribe. Until next time, your success matters.